Alright, hello. I'm Orsa again, and welcome back to my Mega Man X5 All Stages speedrun tutorial. So today we're going to be talking about Dark Necrobat. This video is only for the 1 Maverick route, GA route, so if you're doing 2 Maverick GA, you'll want to go to the video in the annotation here. So you should have 4 Mavericks done and have Hyper Dash at this point. So, no parts to equip, so let's just go on in. Okay, so one thing to note about this stage is that if you're playing on the PS1 or the PC version of the game, the stage is going to lag a lot. If you're playing on the X Collection version, all the lag is removed. So it's the same movement regardless, but it's a little harder to execute on XC, but the in-game timer works exactly the same for both. So if you're playing on XC, you just have to do it a little bit faster. So anyway, there's a text box here, and what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 dash jumps, a full one, a short one, and then a full one, and that'll get us to the next text trigger. Oh, and another full one, sorry. 4. Okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, this platform that I'm standing on right now, like just off screen, there's going to be the end to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to here, and then do a full dash jump, around a full dash jump, and that'll get me to the edge of the screen. So I'll do that, then I'll pause the game because I got to do some drawing. Okay, so there's the edge of this platform. So the way these are laid out is, there's the edge here that I'm on, there's the edge here, here, and then it goes up, I believe. This is what it looks like. So the way you're going to want to stagger your dash jumps, or the way I stagger mine, is one off the edge to land on the right edge of this platform, and then I just land on every edge of every platform from there on out, and that'll get you to a good position on the next section of the stage. So let me show that. Okay, so I was a little off with the geometry, but that's the idea. You skip the first edge of the first platform, and then you land on every edge after that, and that'll set you up nicely. So now there's going to be some stairs with enemies on them. The stair that I land on, I'm just going to do full dash jumps. Like, there's a guy here, and zero's here. So you can just do full dash jumps, and like 90% of the time you'll get over these guys if your dash jumps are good. Okay? So that'll look something like this. And right as you jump over that last guy is when the enemy should be spawning, or a little bit after that. So you have to make a decision here. If there... So, the top of the thing is here, and then it comes down and there's a little dip, and there's stuff like this. So if there are enemies spawning over this little dip, there'll be a bat, and spikes. If these guys are spawning, what I do is I damage boost on this bat, and then just go. And that'll let you skip all of the enemies that are in this section. If they're not spawning, then you just keep going, and there'll be a guy you have to jump over, but that's not a problem. So in this case, they are spawning for me, so I'm going to damage boost on the bat, and then through the guy. And then that gets me to the auto-scroller section. Okay, so this auto-scroller section is a little weird to describe, so I'm just going to take it step by step. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on the platform, and then I'm going to do a full dash jump, and that'll get me to the next sort of isolated platform. Okay, so I landed on this platform. There's like a guy here. Bad guy. Give him a frowny face. And I landed here. Okay. So, what I do is I jump over this guy, and then I do a full height dash jump after landing on the edge. And that'll get me to kick the wall that's coming up ahead, which will be convenient. Set me up nicely for the next bit of movement. Okay. Now this bit, there is a platform here that I'm currently kicking the wall of. So this platform is special. This platform has a text trigger on it. And it starts here and extends all the way up to the top of the screen. However, there's room under here where there's no text trigger. It doesn't go all the way down to the floor. So you can actually skip an alley text box here by dropping down off of here and doing an air dash under the platform. And that'll get you to kick the side of the platform that's right beside it. From there, once you kick this, you'll want to jump up onto this and then do a full height dash jump off the very edge of it. Okay? So, something like this. Ugh. I timed that terribly, but okay, you get the idea. So this is what the full thing looks like without the stopping. Oh, okay. Never mind. Pretend that didn't happen. This is what the full thing looks like without the stopping. The stage can be kind of annoying with the lag cycles. You ideally want to get the same lag cycle every time, and if you do the same movement every time, you'll get the same cycle every time. It's just a matter of making sure your movement's consistent, so the lag lines up nicely. But anyway, once you're here, there's these 3 platforms. I'm standing on the middle one at the moment. Every time bats spawn on the cycle, there will be spikes dropped on this platform and on this platform. So you want to be in the middle. And you won't get spiked, which is a good thing. But yeah, so then what I do to clear out the bats is I use a combination of Twin Dream and the Pizza Cutter Slash. Twin Dream is useful because it cancels the lag of any attack it mimics, so you can use the Pizza Cutter Slag without multiplying the lag. Excuse me. And so you can just swap to it, just one swap to the right, and then hit triangle or whatever your special weapon button is to use it. And it also ignores iframes on basic enemies, which is really convenient. So waiting for the platform. It's unfortunate that you can't skip the rest of it without it, but... Okay, so... Oh, I had those platforms on. Oops. So... The next part of this is tricky if you're going fast, okay? The platform is moving under here. This is the last one, the third one. And there's a platform that has spikes on the bottom of it right here. So the platform's going to move right, and then up, and then right, and then down, and then right to the end. So there's 2 strats you can do here. The fast strat is, as soon as the platform starts moving up here at a 90-degree angle, you'll want to walk off the side of it, kick it, and then double jump up and land right here. Right? So this is tight because you have to get your head under the spikes without killing yourself. And then from here you can dash jump to the end of the stage. Just a full dash jump will get you there, as long as you're far enough down that you don't bonk your head on the top of the screen. Now again, that's tight. That is a tough jump, especially with inconsistent lag cycles, if you don't know exactly what's going to be happening. The baby strat is just to ride the platform, make sure you're ducking here so you don't get hit, and then as soon as it starts moving down, you can just double jump up to here and do the same thing. So I will attempt to show off the hard strat. It is tough, so I might die here. Okay, so that's the hard strat. Again, you gotta be very careful with timing your double jump so you don't get spiked, but let me show off the easier strat, and then we'll move on to section 2. Okay, so instead of doing the jump here this time, I'm just going to jump over the spikes, because they will insta-kill you, and then crouch here until the platform starts moving down, and then just... Ooh! double jump up and to the end. You can grab the sub tank if you want it. Just a quick double jump up there. Also, you got to be careful. What happened to me there is if you stand on the very edge of a platform, like pixel perfect, I think, then you can't dash jump or double jump off the edge of it. So you got to be careful with that. That can happen in a lot of different places. But that's that. Okay. So second half of the stage, there's no text to start here, so just immediately you'll want to do 2 dash jumps and swap to Twin Dream. The platform, or the terrain here, is going to look something like this. It like ramps up and then ramps down. And there's a bug here. And there's a bat up here. I'm really good at drawing. So you'll want to stagger your dash jumps so you kind of go through them. It's not that hard to get the timing of, just... So you'll do like swap to Twin Dream and then just jump right through them. And then there's a text trigger right before the gravity changer. Okay, so after this gravity changer, you're going to want to do a jump, like a mostly full dash jump, I think, if I remember right. And then activate Twin Dream, because what's going to happen here is there's going to be 2 bats. I think the terrain looks like this. But there's 2 bats. And if you jump, like you'll be here and your clone will be out here, and you jump like this, you'll pizza cutter, and the pizza cutter, your pizza cutter will hit one, and the duplicate pizza cutter will hit the other. Okay, so if you do it right, it should look something like this. Okay. So with this section, you got to be careful after the second one, because there are spikes right here. So if you do dash jump off of the thing, there's a little ledge here, the gravity changer. Got to be careful. Make sure you don't dash jump. No, don't do that. Just do a little one and then dash, and then you can air slash the guys, the enemies, to take them out. Or just regular slash like I did. That works too. Okay, third changer. This time, immediately after you switch, there's a box on the floor and it's gonna come up and drop it on your head. But if you move quick, you can just get right under it if your dash jump is fast enough. So you should land up here if you've done it right. There's like a box that's coming down here. So you get under it, and then there's a guy here who shoots a bullet up this way. If you just dash off this platform, don't jump at all, just dash straight off of it, you'll get right under the bullet. Okay, and then again, you'll want to get under that box quickly. So what I do here is I air dash to the bug, and then Twin Dream Pizza Cutter the bad guys, the bats. Okay. Almost done with this section. So again, under the box. This terrain, there are like stairs again. Sort of stairs-esque things, and there's like a buttload of enemies here, like just stuff everywhere. So you can dash jump over all of this if you're fast, and if your dash jump is precise. But the easiest thing to do is to land like somewhere in here, either on this platform or right next to it, and then just jump straight up and air dash through it all. Okay, so that'll look something like this. Okay, and then this last bit is tricky. I set this up by a dash jump and then 3 dashes, and I'll jump at the end of the last one. If you do it right, you can get under that box. Otherwise, you'll just get crushed by it. If you do get crushed by it, make sure that you jump up immediately, because the way crush frames work in this game, you'll just be stuck inside of it. Like, you'll be inside of it, and you'll just get hit again as soon as you come out, and you'll have like no health. So make sure you double jump out of the box if you get crushed by it. But anyway, once you're up here, just go to the boss. He's right here. So I'll do Necrobat, and then I will show you the whole stage. So Necrobat's pretty easy. His room is like this, basically, just 4 corners. He starts in the upper right corner, and he can, whatever corner he's in, he can move in either horizontal or vertical direction. So from his starting position, he can either go here or down here. Ideally, you want him to come down, because then you can STC him. But if he doesn't, then if he just stays up top going back and forth, then you just want to air slash him whenever you can. And that's pretty much all there is to it. This is a pretty simple boss as far as the strat goes. So let's see what kind of luck I get. Okay, this is good luck. My SDC was a little weak, but that's pretty much it. Okay, so let me do one run through of the whole stage, and then we'll say goodbye for now. Okay, so down, right to go to the stage. I haven't really talked about stage selects at all, but they're pretty self-explanatory. You can go up to go down, and down to go up, and left to go right, and all that nice stuff that you want out of a stage select screen. Alright, so hopefully I can get everything good here. So a lot of the time you'll see me do like small dash jumps there just to sort of offset my positioning a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier to work with. Okay, so auto-scroller section here. Damage boost on the bats if you need to, if you're scared that you're going to get hit mid-jump or something. I was a little slow there. Which is the reason the bats spawned on me, but a little slow to make the first jump off the platform. But it's okay. I got the good lag cycle, I think, so. It's all about when you spawn the platform, so really your movement through the first part of the stage is what matters. Let's see if I can do this correctly now. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so that's the first half. Alright, here's the second half. Still didn't make that. Oh well. It's kind of a tight jump. You have to position yourself well. That's the hard part of it. Anyway, let's see what kind of luck we get here. This boss, he's, I say luck, but it's not really anything major. It's like a couple seconds of time difference between optimal pattern and worst pattern. My SDC needs some derust. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so from here on out, in the choice between life and energy, I always want to pick life. There's only one stage where that actually matters, and that's Volt Kraken. But the life upgrade, which is the first one, is going to be a lot more useful than the energy upgrade, so more life is good, so we'll take that. Okay, and I think that's it for Dark Necrobat. So if you're on the GA route, which you are if you're watching this video, you'll be into Shining Holy Ranicus next time, so see you there. Thanks for watching.